So Mike had founded the firm helping physicians. As a matter of fact, what he did in the 70s was to sell disability insurance. So at one point when I started, I don't know what the stats are, 90% of our clients were physicians. So that was a niche he had focused on that kind of helped with initially disability. And then as time went on in the 70s and 80s, those physicians needed investment management, retirement planning, help with estate planning, more than just disability life. And so kind of our client base evolved over time, although we still do help a large amount of physicians because a lot of physicians, kids turn into physicians and they refer each other. So that is one area that we tend to focus on helping, and it's with comprehensive financial planning now. Part of our plan is not just to manage the money, it's to make sure that they're adequately taken care of in terms of all parts of the financial plan for the things I mentioned. We do manage actively portfolios. Small percentage of the portfolio is in individual stocks. I'd say less than 15% would be in individual stocks if we're looking at an aggressive portfolio, but primarily we use exchange traded funds as ways to get access to certain sectors of the economy, depending on what we think will do better over time. And we do use a small portion of mutual funds. Now, 15 years ago, it was not ETFs. It was still a few stocks of things people would recognize or company names people would recognize, but mutual funds are less in our portfolio than they are now. ETFs have been really nice to have the efficiency that they create. I think it's really nice that when we have a prospect reach out to us, we don't have to qualify them and we don't have to have them feel like they aren't worth it to us. We have a service model that fits for them, where before we might have a meeting with someone and say, here's our fee schedule. You don't tell them they're not a fit. They elect out because they see that that is the minimum and they don't have it. So that was probably one nice thing. I don't have to care what someone has when they walk through our door. We have a service model that fits for them, which means that our conversion of prospects to clients became a lot higher when we created that business. Matter of fact, Allos has actually helped us create enough revenues to buy the rest of the business like we did last year. So that's really been a revenue generation to create enough revenue to feel comfortable about moving forward with the succession plan we had in place. And as you can imagine, I don't know what the numbers are, but 9 out of 10 people that we meet with are probably Allos clients. 1 out of 10 are Searcy clients, meaning that they're more higher net worth. And that made attributable to our ownership team now being younger. I'm 40 years old. Our CEO's 43. John is a partner that is 36, and Ryan is our other partner that's 29. So we're pretty young, and you kind of tend to attract people based on being involved in things that are closer to your age. What I try to mentor our younger people on is patience is key. If you're trying to grow a business, it doesn't happen overnight. A lot of times it's focusing on the little things. It's not only growing revenue, it's saving on expenses. Since I'm in the CFO role, I kind of look at profit and loss statements and try to envision what we can do to continue to be more profitable so that we can continue to improve our services. But I also would suggest, in my opinion, you got to become bigger than yourself. Mike Searcy found that he didn't have all the talents in order to grow bigger than himself. He had to get other people. So people are your biggest resource. So every time we hire, it's a big deal. I would say invest in your people, find a way to retain them. If people are the right kind of person you want to keep around for the long term, I think the industry has a tradition of being somewhat greedy, but offering ownership in specific ways that helps people participate in the success of a firm. Doesn't have to be stock ownership, but it be other ways, because part of the hardest part about financial planning firms is when there's turnover. So invest in your people, take care of them, appreciate them, and they'll take care of your clients and your business.